What's the deal? What's really good? I lost my previous life, so where y'all at? Come on, run it up. I apologize for the sound issues. I don't even know what that was all about, but we're here right now. About a long ass day. Woke up at 5 a.m. to take care of moms. Was taking care of moms. Had to woke up 5 a.m. Drove to the west side to go take care of moms because my dad's sick right now too. So I don't even want to say I had to. I want to say I got to because I'm grateful for the time I get to spend with my mom. So got to hang out with her, take her for a walk, help get her some food. Um, and took her to her appointments. Had some shit at the hospital she had to do. So yeah, I didn't get much of a rest. Just tried to go live on the computer upstairs, but for some reason it wasn't cracking with the sound. Still trying to fix it, but in the meantime, in between time, here I am. Got a lot of things in the works with GTX. Disaster and I are going to be doing a pod either later this week or next week. We have a big announcement. Active was going to be joining me tonight with his brother Key. However, it is their older brother's candlelight vigil tonight. So unfortunately, fortunately, they won't be here. So man, battle rap is actually bigger than ever right now. It is, but don't worry about that because what we're about to do, we're about to bring back that feel that hasn't been around for a while. So I'm excited about that. Um, Everything else, just out here thugging, waiting for some damn Wingstop. Got my Uber Eats in motion. Some dang, some damn Wingstock, Wingstop. But yeah, if I appreciate y'all. I appreciate everybody tuning in, liking, sharing, commenting. I ain't even gonna mention the donos. If you feel so inclined, whatever, it's much appreciated. But it's all good either way. Um, once we hit once we hit 100 viewers, which to me, like I like getting at least 100 viewers. I know people, I get it. You feel me? People like laugh at that or whatever. But for me, it's an accomplishment. We building this up from the ground up, so I ain't got no complaints. Um, Bridget said use DoorDash. I'm literally out DoorDashing while listening right now. Shouts to DoorDash. Get your money, baby girl. Make sure you whammed up out there too, because door dashing around Detroit sound kind of dangerous, shorty. But yeah, got a lot in store. 1 week from tomorrow, looking like the biggest interview of my career. So God willing, everything will work out and we'll be in motion. Oh, thanks for the $2. Oro Ouroboruity. Is that an Ouroboros reference? Because if it is, you're educated. Yeah, no, we building this up from Jump Street. So I'm grateful for everybody that fuck with me. You know, I get it. I know I'm looking out the window like a damn tweaker, but I swear to God, I'm just trying to see my damn Uber Eats pull up. Um, yeah, no, like I said, would be on the damn computer upstairs, but couldn't get the sound cracking. I don't know what's going on. I am gonna break down the Flacco situation. I told y'all I would when I got 100 viewers. Kind of feel greedy and want to wait till I get more viewers, but at the same time, if you're just here for that, I don't have a problem just telling y'all what happened. And I'm to be honest with you, I'm a bit confused about what happened, but ultimately it really doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what happens. Like what anybody else does to try to circumvent my progress and success and forward motion is really inconsequential because I'm moving with God and I am nothing but persistent. You will see me fall down 19 times and get back up 19 times, and on that 20th time I will rise and I will achieve my objective. And at that point, it is what it is. Like I am 100% dedicated, and I believe in what I got going on here. And what y'all do as my constituents of Lush World, everybody that rocks with me, um, everybody that rocks with me, y'all are the reason like that I keep going. For every 30 people that are like talking down on me and waiting for me to embarrass myself, for every 30 of them, if there's one of y'all rocking with me who believe in me and is pushing me forward, that's who I'm doing this for. And the people like Rick and Ralph at the pop up who opened up their office and decided to make it the Lush World office and are rocking with me and putting resources behind me and now our shared vision, to people like Active, people like MJ, people like all my real life homies, Pistol McFly, Disaster, you know what I'm saying, Smokey, like all my real fam that rock with me. Like I do this for y'all and y'all are keeping me going and it means so much to me. All the people that go on, people like Leo, people like Steph, people like Commas, the people that are here every single time. Every single time. Ralph, Ralph upstairs tripping that Rick messed with the settings on the damn computer and now the audio is fucked up. He's about to have an aneurysm. He is pissed. I don't blame him. Ooh, Christopher is on my way for my priority Uber Eats order. Let's go. Nah, but like I'm saying, y'all mean so much to me, and I know ultimately in the end we gonna win. Aussie G, man, you've been putting numbers on the board. Can a bitch ever say you bought her Tom Ford? I'm with a 5 piece, bruh. Look at you. Look at you out here shining. I appreciate everything. You feel me? All the likes, all the shares, all the comments. He said, please eat on camera. Y'all really want to see me eat on camera? I'm really trying. Like I took the feedback that y'all gave me about quote unquote begging for donos, and I can understand it's like annoying if I'm asking for that too much. I just get excited to have like a monetized channel and to see the money coming in. It's not like it's not like it's a lot regardless, but nah, that means a lot to me. Everybody that supports, but I get it. $2 for cappuccino. When you was with Alki, you almost jumped my bro. Who's your bro? I don't jump people. The fuck? Yeah. I'll pay. Try. Why you want to see me eat, bro? I feel like that's like some weird. fetish or something you got. No, don't trip. I might could eat some wings if y'all really want. I ordered some Wingstop. I got the garlic parmesan and the other garlic whoop de whoop, whatever. Um, yeah. So yeah, the whole thing with Flacco is interesting. So obviously, there's a lot of history in the relationship with Flacco and I, but we've been on a good level for a while now. Um, he brought me on his pod. Shit was chill. Oh, by the way, hold on. My boy Neverlack. Shout out to my boy Neverlack. It's not allowing me to rotate my phone. My boy Neverlack does all the thumbnails. He's a good dude. Um, yes, I remember College Hill. That's funny. But nah, this fool Flacco, he had me on his pod. It was pretty cool. He's been showing love since then. We've talked pretty regularly. He had asked, well, through Rick, had actually asked him if he wanted to come on the pod and chop it up with me or whatever. And he said, yeah. I didn't even reach out to him about it, but I was like, all right, cool. This is dope. Um, like I had no intention. If y'all notice, I don't go out of my way to talk about no jumper content. Um, wait, my other stream is still. Hey, why my other stream still live? What the fuck? These guys are crazy. He was talking stuff on OTBVA about the math situation. Bro, you was on OTBVA? Let me tell y'all something about OTBVA. That was like the no jumper Reddit of the battle rap scene. That is to call it a cesspool is beyond an understatement. That place is wow, super janky. Why you gotta be talking about my girl Vel like that? Stall Vel out. What the fuck? Say I suck, but Vel definitely don't suck. Relax, relax. Yeah, I know. We got some for Lush World. These are cool numbers, bro. We over 200. Oh man, goddamn. Shouts to Famous Dex getting sober. Yeah, hey, I'm not complaining. I feel good about it. Um, but Flacco's supposed to come on the pod. He um originally was supposed to be on the pod on I want to say like Thursday of last week or sometime last week he was supposed to come on the pod. Yeah, it was Thursday because it wound up being the day that I went on Biggest Bros. He hit me up. I guess he got sick the day before or whatever, and he's like, anytime after this weekend or early this coming week, it's good. Let's make it happen. I'm like, all right, feel better. Yesterday, I'm like, we're supposed to do a pod then. I'm like, cool. Been promoting it. Got the thumbnail. Oh shit. Hold on. My damn wing stop. My damn wing stop está en la puerta. Okay. Hello? Uber Eats? Hola. Hold up.
No me dijiste el número en la puerta.
Ya sabía.
Muchas gracias.
Gracias. I yeah. Yeah, that. I've been coming through with the Uber Eats. I've been going down like Scuba Steve. I'm the definition of a true MC. She kick her ex to the curb like, who is he? Yeah, that. What you mean you don't know I can speak Spanish? What the fuck y'all thought, bro? I'm from Big West Los. I tipped her well, don't trip. Hell yeah, I'm 41 years old, hyped on Uber Eats. What the fuck? Oh, I should be. Oh, he's way too old to get excited about food. Yo, what a fucking pathetic loser. He's 41 and he still likes to eat? Are you fucking serious? Get it together. Get it together. That's so you're so immature. I really hope that I'm not such a loser when I'm 41 that I get excited about food. Are you fucking kidding? Bro, I'm fat. Stall me out. Fucking pussy. $2 dono from Cappuccino. He said Big K or Mook. Big K went kind of crazy. Mook had an ABC scheme. He literally was talking about ABC, bro. All right. Yeah, I love me some food, bro. I give no fucks. Ooh, we got the honey garlic, and we got garlic parmesan. Do I eat or nah? Is the question. Nobody from No Jumper wants to be around me. I know. I don't, bro. I don't want to be around me. I don't want to be around me either, fool. It sucks because they've been my friends for so long. Like we have we have so much in common, you know. Like for sure, $2 more from Master Pluto Uno. What's the deal, bro? I need you to interview my artist. I don't think you really need me to, but shoot me a link. But I'm pretty sure you don't need me to. Um, so okay, no, this is weird because I'm just like getting so many conflicting messages. Um, as far as that goes. Hey, hey, Rick or Ralph, can you turn the other live stream off, please? No, it's not. Yeah, but like the live stream's still going. People are hitting me up saying it. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I just work here. $5 from Joshua Quintana. Hey, Lush, do you think that the hip hop scene between 2010 to 2014 was one of the best? No, that was a fun time though. That was like TDE going stupid crazy. That was like the the advancement of the trap wave with Future Migos, Long Way, Thugger, all them really like rising to prominence, coming to fruition. It was a great time. It was a great time for hip hop. But and that's like the tail end of the Currency and Wiz Khalifa, Cushion OJ and Flight School Wave and all that. That was it was a fun time. $15 from Hussein Ali. I appreciate you. But yeah, Flacco, this is delicious, and I'm a big drums guy. Drums over flats all day. Milk's here? Fake milk or real milk? Oh, great question from Cameron Jordan. Do I remember the first time I heard Love Sosa? I do. The first time I heard Love Sosa, I used to be a DJ. I'd DJ some pretty big shows. And I was in Frisco, and there's this DJ named Sean G from Berkeley. And I was doing like a set with him, like we would switch off in between acts. I think the headliner, it was like a Freddie Gibbs show or some shit like that. And I remember like he played the record I'm like, of course, smacked on Somali because I was always on Somali at that time. This fool, that record start playing, and there's all these kids in the crowd, and they all knew every single fucking word already. The whole crowd like instantly went nuts, and I was like, whoa, what a powerful record. And it changed my life. And I never stopped listening to it. I wound up downloading it on site, playing it later during my set. Yeah, it was crazy. Delicious. So yeah, Flacco supposed to come through. Then last night he calls me, and I hear like he's in an apartment building, probably where he live at, and he's like, "Yo, there's a fire in my building. I got to reschedule." I can hear the alarm. Like I get it. Okay, there's a fire in your building. Sure, but it's probably not. It's probably just the alarm going off in big apartment buildings. That tends to happen. Whatever. But he like really, I wasn't gonna like, what am I gonna say? Like, no, there's not a fire, or like, you still have to come. Like, all right, I'm like, all right, bro. Thank you for the $2 NF. But I'm like, kind of weird. I don't know why. I hate ranch. I will never. I do not fuck with ranch under any capacity. Yeah, I get it. $5 from Crimea River. Appreciate you. I hate ranch. I will never put ranch on anything. My confidence is definitely gone. I'm just getting my teeth fixed. It's funny because like I didn't know that how much it was affecting me, but it was. $5 from Joshua once again. Hey Lush, I always had this opinion that Drake Take Care album is really what put him on the map. Am I wrong? It was really the So Far Gone mixtape, which led up to Take Care, but Take Care is known as his seminal classic, absolutely. I do not. I have a very sophisticated palate. Thank you very much. I just don't like ranch dressing. I'm sorry. Like milk and fucking chives or whatever the fuck that shit is. That's not really the benchmark of sophistication, my boy. No disrespect, but I just can't stand it. I don't like um I don't like ranch. I don't like sour cream. Under very few circumstances will I fuck with it. I don't really fuck with yogurt. I don't really fuck with mayonnaise unless it's an ingredient in something. Like, nah. Mm. I missed the super chat. Whoever that was, though, thank you. UEC vibes, thank you. I guess I don't need to beg for super chats. They gonna come. I appreciate y'all. That's love. Um, I do like cheese. Now, Flacco, so he didn't come through yesterday. He's like, I promise I'll be there tomorrow at 7 p.m. Cool. Yeah, sounds great. And then he hits me up a couple hours ago, and basically he's like, I can't come on. He first asked me if there is any actual is are we in the midst of a lawsuit? I said no. No legal paperwork has been served to No Jumper. Nothing like that. Damn, 300 viewers? Wow. I must be famous. 300. But And then he winds up saying basically, I've heard a bunch of different shit. Basically saying that $2 from OCG, appreciate you. Basically, long story short, I was told that people from the no jumper, that it's a conflict of interest for people from no jumper to come to my stream. $5 from Young Mayo. What do you think of DMV rappers? I love me some Fat Trail, Young Gleesh, my boy King Los. There's a lot of talent out there. Shouts to the DMV all day. I fuck with some of the DMV drill shit too. My boy Crust in the building. Love you more, Crust. But yeah. This is so then I get so then I make that tweet and it's like, oh, don't. I was like, oh, apparently No Jumper said that any of their any of their employees are not allowed to make content with me because it's a conflict of interest. LOL. So Flakko won't be coming on the pod tonight. Tweet got a little bit of traction. I don't know. I think it had like nothing crazy, but it was like 20,000 plus impressions or some shit. And then for me, that's pretty good. And then I wind up getting a text from Adam. $2 from Cappuccino. When you ready? Can I talk about Freddie Gibbs? Absolutely. But I don't give a fuck about what Freddie Gibbs' ex bitch does with her pussy, and I don't think he does either. So, long story short, Adam hit me up and was like, that's not true. So I got it wrong. You know, essentially, Adam was like, no, people are allowed to do content with you. We just told people it's not a good idea to because it's a waste of time. But we, we never said we can't do content with you. So, which makes sense. So I say to Adam, I'm like, damn, that sounds like some hater shit. Why are you telling people not to fuck with me? Like, essentially. He's like, yeah, it's definitely some hater shit. I'm like, oh, okay. Cool. With that being said, I don't blame Flakko. He probably just has some other shit to do. Saw love. Thank you for the $2 dono. I'm not tripping. And ultimately, I get it. I'm building my platform up. My shit. I'm building my platform up. It's still small. And I enjoy seeing who rock with me off rip on the ground floor. That means a lot to me. So I appreciate all y'all that really fuck with me. Those of you that watch just to laugh at me, I appreciate y'all too. Because, hey, at least I'm entertaining you in some capacity. That's dope. All I know is I'm a kid that, or I'm a old ass man now at this point, but I'm still a kid that loves hip hop culture, has put in a lot of work for many years, and will never stop being passionate, pressing the line, keeping shit open, keeping shit lit, breaking it down, and using the knowledge that I have to try to get other people excited about something that I'm really passionate about. Now, as far as all the other shit, like my addiction and all that, well, you could use me as a catalyst of inspiration for what not to do, for a path you don't need to go down. And if you happen to find yourself in an unfavorable situation due to your addiction, you could use me as a catalyst of inspiration to somehow find your way up out of it. Because I did by the grace of God. So, that's it. And everything else, I'm just here to talk about some cool hip hop shit, laugh with the homies, and have fun. I appreciate everybody that rock with me. Yeah, my fucking hands are crazy right now. You ain't got no damn napkins, do you, fool?
I gotta get you some.
Can you?
It's good now.
Oh, now it's good.
Yeah.
We 356 deep in this bitch, so
So if you guys it's ready.
we just rocking here for now. But I'm glad. Talking about my throat, pause. That shit crazy. But look, yeah, I'm not here to throw Flacco under the bus or anything like that. I'm not here to throw Adam and them under the bus. But I don't give a fuck about No Jumper. Like to me, it's funny even having Adam and them make like talking down on my platform and shit. Like at the end of the day, I don't have fucking sexual allegations against me, bro. So like, I can take solace in that. I can sleep at night not knowing that there's no women out there of any age group that have ever had anything to say about me as far as misconduct. That makes me feel good right there. I can take solace in that. Say what you want. I might not have as many live viewers as you, don't have as much money as you, but you know what? I'm not as big of a piece of shit as you either. So there's that. You're more popular than me. Well, I mean, we'll see how long that lasts. Because, like, as a fan, Robert Sharp said I was a fan. Yeah, I'm a fan. I'm a fan. I love No Jumper. And as a fan, this shit is fucking whack now, fool. That shit is trash. Nobody liked that shit. That shit's not entertaining, fool. Like, thank you very much, sir. Losing fucking subscribers every day, losing numbers every day. Like, oh, it's a waste of time to come on Lush World. Yeah, for now. But guess what? It's not a fucking pedophile platform. First of all, second of all, I actually know about hip hop. Like, you know what? I like the Troy Ave interview that he did was dope. That shit was the best piece of content they had over there. The DJ Quick thing would have been good if Sharp really like went in on some hip hop shit, but he wasn't talking about no hip hop shit. I fucking know about hip hop. None of them know about. People don't know about hip hop like that. You feel me? Shouts to EUC vibes. So, whatever, fool. Suck my dick, basically. Whatever. Like, it's just so funny, like, that people go out of their way to try to, like, talk down on my platform. My platform. $2 from NF, thank you. Like, bro, like, what the fuck? I'm not a threat to you. You're one of the biggest media platforms in the world, between not just your YouTube channel, but your Instagram and all that shit. Like, and I'm just like a dude that used to be a part of your shit that likes talking about hip hop. Guess that's another reason why I don't fit in No Jumper, because it's not a hip hop platform. You know, like, it's not a hip hop platform. I get it, but I'm just like, damn, can y'all just stall me the fuck out? Like, I'm not here. Like, I wasn't gonna have Flacco on here and talking to him about No Jumper shit. That's the last thing I wanted to do. Anyone that watches this shit know that I don't be talking about No Jumper that often. When it comes up, I'm giving props to my contemporaries or defending them when people are talking down on them. You know, I don't talk bad about anybody affiliated with No Jumper. I don't, you know what I mean? Like, motherfuckers got hella jokes about me. I don't do that shit. Um, all that shit is fucking lame, fool. Like, if Flacco was here, we would have talked about current events. new shit. And I would have like what I was actually excited to do is dissect his past. I want to hear about like what it's like for him in Africa and what it was like in North Dakota and shit like that. And I just had a dope conversation because I'm pretty good at interviewing people. Anybody can say what the fuck you want about me. Look at my catalog of interviews. I'm pretty good at fucking interviewing people. There's not too many people over there that are as passionate and have the skill set, well spoken, whatever, is doing interviews like I was. Like, I appreciate y'all. Anybody that's in the building, please share the link, like, subscribe. Any subscription means a big deal. $2 from Saeed. He said, homie, partner stream with Duno since. Nah, I fuck with Duno. I don't, you feel me? He's doing his thing though. But whatever, man. It don't matter. All that shit is whatever, fool. Like, I'm here to, like, I want to help people. I want to do my mental health streams. I want to talk about rap shit. Like, I don't give a fuck. I want to move on from this no jumper shit. Can people just leave me the fuck alone? Like, when it comes to, I don't want to be in the midst of any dumbass controversy. Like, what's the point, fool? Stall me out. That's it. That's it. There's really nothing else to say about that shit. But, like, I'm not mad at Flacco. I get it. I don't know if it's a conflict of interest or not, or if he just couldn't make it. Regardless, he's welcome to come back if he wants to do a pod. I'll still fuck with him on some content. No, no, no hard feelings on my end. Um, I don't expect anybody from the No Jumper universe, my former castmates or not. No one's obligated to fuck with me. If they want to, they can. T-Rail's made it clear he want to fuck with me. Cool. We can do some shit. But he don't need to feel like he has to. It's love either way. I appreciate it. $5 from GOR. You just keep building your hip hop platform and disregard anyone that's negative energy that want to hit you with. Don't absorb the bad energy. Yeah, no, I appreciate that. Look, dude, I got enough going on in my real life at this point where, like, you know, the I need to separate myself. $5 from Joshua. I'm a fan of yours, Lush. I love your knowledge of hip hop. What I need to do is just like it sucks because I want to absorb all the positivity, but you got to look at things like a spectrum. And if I'm going to absorb, if I'm going to ignore the negativity and not allow it to affect me, I can't allow the positivity. I can't allow the criticism or the praise to dictate my emotions. Either way, like I can't allow that to happen either way. I just need to be me. Just need to do me. People that fuck with it, they gon' fuck with it. People that don't, oh well, like $5 from Unnoticed Hustle. You do you, my guy. I send the utmost love and respect. I appreciate that. It's like, bro, like I'm dealing with shit in my real fucking life. Trying to take care of trying to help take care of my mom. Trying to fucking put food on my damn table. Trying to see if I could either get back with my ex or get with somebody new that makes me happy and we can start a life together and I can start a family. $2. How we do it. You lied to me, Lush. I'm lying to you about the You Lied to Me Lush shirts that are on the way soon. But hey, that's it. I'm just trying to, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to repeat that, you vibes, but you're fucking hilarious. New teeth are expensive, bro. I'm not going to lie. But shouts to my boy, Dr. Mark Katz in Beverly Hills, California. I appreciate all y'all. Hey, and like, you ain't gotta. I try really hard not to play. Sometimes it's easy for me to play the victim. I don't want to do that. That's not the energy I want to put out. I'm not asking anyone to feel no type of way for me. I want people to rock with me because they fuck with the content and it makes them feel good. You know, like I want to entertain y'all, put a smile on y'all face, get y'all through the hard fucking times. Y'all deal with your own bullshit. You don't need to worry about mine. That's the last thing you got to worry about. It's difficult. Sometimes I don't always keep that in perspective. The new Conway album was cool. I got to absorb it a little better. I would have liked to have. I miss that old Derringer vibe. Derringer Alchemist vibe. That's my favorite Griselda wave. But yeah, man. I want y'all to feel good. I want y'all to be happy. I want y'all to worry about yourselves and getting yourselves in a good position and all that. And not worrying about me. You dig me? Cassidy is 5,001. He's undefeated. But Lush gives me big ski vibes. Okay. Can I get a break? Can I get a break? I don't know. I can't tell you about why. I'm still trying to figure out what content resonates and who it resonates with and how I can get it popping. I'm doing my best, trying to figure it out, hitting the ground running. You know, I never thought that I was going to be building up my own channel like that. You know, I never thought that. I thought that I was going to be building the No Jumper brand for a while. So here I am getting my own shit cracking. Feels good. I appreciate it all. Having a lot of fun with it. You dig? Just trying to get my weight up, not my hate up. There's really, as far as the story, there's really nothing else to tell. Like, I don't know what the truth is at this point. I'm hearing so many different conflicting informations from different people. They did tell people not to, that it's a conflict of interest to pod with me. They didn't tell. I don't know. I don't know what to believe. It really ultimately doesn't matter because motherfuckers just clearly ain't fuck with me like that. $10 for my baby girl Stephanie. Appreciate you, Shawty. I'm gonna buy you a drink. Shouts to all my jits, RYD. I was not gonna fucking line Flacco up at all. But look, man, I'm just trying to get my shit straight, all right? And I don't mind being transparent, putting it on blast. It ain't easy. I'm doing my best. It ain't easy. I've been doing my best to be strong mentally. I'm fighting through a lot of depression. I'm off my antidepressants now, which has been like a huge transition. But I wasn't liking the way they made me feel either. So, you know. I still got to get my caffeine shit straight. They're going to fucking kill me. They're going to send goons in my crib soon, I swear. Yeah, that cigarette is definitely. I don't want to make the cigarette look as refreshing as it is. They don't even really do shit, to be honest. I actually fuck with Chi in real life. I was trying to get Chi on Chino XL on God tier, but pretty soon I think that I'm going to be able to get some pretty cool guests over here. I have a cool guest next week I'm excited about. Bro, I can't call anybody. I'm on my damn phone, motherfucker. I definitely got to get my fitness and I got to get at least be like bathing suit ready for the damn summer. I can't text them either, motherfucker. It'll kill my life. AD pull the strings, Carlos Lantana. Yup. No, I'm at the damn where I stream at. I popped up. Have you thought about doing ayahuasca in Oakland? Ayahuasca is only to be done, in my opinion, in the rainforest. Maybe I'm fucking. That's me. If I'm not doing any psychedelics personally, but yeah, bro, I gotta. I'm capping for views, dog. You got me. I am. I appreciate y'all. Tomorrow doing a mental health pod. Um, Probably just gonna stream on my phone again. Hope you don't mind me streaming off the phone. But Black Album or Blueprint? Blueprint is Jay Z's magnum opus, 100%. I love the Black Album, and in his eyes, that's his magnum opus. But that victorious tale of a hustler, fresh up off the block, who made it, who still was like outside enough to be in tune with what's going on and feel the grit. I don't know. There's that production, that Just Blaze Kanye production on the Blueprint is flawless. I love that album. Y'all really want me to text people and shit. But yeah, I appreciate y'all. I can't like I know it's getting repetitive me saying that, but I really do. I really appreciate y'all. $5 from Josh. Lush, I already heard their bias against the West Coast. Who? Battle rap? I mean, we've been the damn $2 from NF. Weight training is the end. Yeah, I need to get my weight training up. The hardest part about going to the gym is going to the gym. Once you're there, it's chill. Watch the Watch the Throne is a classic album. Absolutely. No Church in the Wild is such a good record. Yeah, I don't mind doing some like workout streams and shit. I feel like I need to. I just don't want to put anything up my ass, pause. But that colonic sounds really good. I feel like I could like flush out like fucking 10 pounds real quick. Favorite Nas album, Illmatic. It was written. Yeah, I suck at push-ups, so I can't lie. I gotta step up my push-up game immensely. I have a gang of music that's coming out. I read the stream I did. $2 from Slowka. What's happening with you, boy? My fellas and sliced mozzarella. Yeah, burpees. I need to get my burpees on for sure. Hit that routine. Hit that rutina. Big L or Big Pun. I'm a Big L guy, but I do fuck with Big Dog Punisher, of course, as well. Um, was oh yeah. Wait, what was I just saying? Swear I had something super profound I was about to. What was I about to talk about? Y'all know what I was about to say? Cassidy or Meek? Meek, but I fuck with Cass heavy. Actually, I don't know. That's a close one. I love the whole $8 from Hussein Ali. Just needs to get Mook back for how he did Geechee. Diz versus Mook. Let's settle the GOAT debate. Easy call. Two more dollars. Thoughts on Alchemist? The same. Yeah, Alchemist is incredible. That's baby Muggs right there. Well, my hairline been dead for many, many moons. The locks are terror squad. The locks. Easily. Easily. Mook will definitely not destroy Diz. You are tweaking, especially after he's using ABC schemes. Sounding like ASAP Rocky. Couple ABCs, bad bitch, double D, popping E. I don't give a F. Told you I'm a G. But yeah, no, oh yeah, that's what I was gonna say. The music stream I did the other day, I wound up going back and re-recording that verse, and it's 100 times better. $2 for my boy Crust. Appreciate y'all. Did AZ have the best verse on Illmatic? I would say low key, man, he might have one of the best guest appearances in history. Um, what a great introduction to the game that was. Other verses that are up there, his verse on One Love, his last verse on It Ain't Hard to Tell, and the first verse on New York State of Mind are all. Even that first verse on Memory Lane, there's not a bad verse on that album. Yeah, all the recent Nas is on a fucking run. He has a better trajectory currently than Hove does. And although Hove's catalog still trumps Nas, this recent run that Nas has been on, he's closing that gap, which with every release. Did you know that Ice Spice went to high school in Yonkers? I know the Bronx and the Yonkers are right there, so it makes sense. So it makes sense. What's Daylight's best battle rap performance? Daylight versus Charlie Clips is amazing. Daylight versus Rich Dollars. Daylight versus Tay Rock. Shouts to Westchester. You feel me, County? Yeah, Nas is. I'm a huge Nas fan. Like Nas is an idol to me. But yeah, me and Daylight have an interesting relationship and dynamic. So I don't know, but damn, the Last Emperor, Secret War. The Last Emperor was hard. I remember when he first came out around like 9/7. He had some crazy. I think didn't he have like a hip hop quotable in the source around that time? $5 from Crust, Gucci or Jeezy. Music wise, no beef. Who is your preference? Mixtape Gucci, East Atlanta freestyle, like all that whole era of Gucci, unfuckwittable. I have a Gucci Mane painting my boy Bender, R.I.P. did, which is from that era. I love Bart Simpson chain era Gucci. Favorite record by both. Mm, favorite favorite Jeezy record is probably um I Got Money with Ti. The whole TM 101 album, Thug Motivation 101. Favorite Gucci record is, and he's had a couple good, like he's had some dope shit since he got out, but that old Gucci is my favorite. Um, favorite Gucci, My Kitchen, Bricks, East Atlanta Freestyle, Street N Word. Yeah, all them. Favorite female battle rapper, Jazz the Rapper, RX, Miss Hustle. There's a lot. Kush My Cologne is hard for sure. Yeah, My Kitchen is stupid for sure. I just listened to the Joe Button freestyle at the BET Awards when Eminem brought him out. God, he was blacking fool. Darker by Gucci with Chief Keef is amazing. Kansas, Gucci with Jim Jones is amazing. Yeah, the Juan Epstein podcast is hard. Hobson or Joyner Lucas. Whew. Um, they about equal. I like that Ilminda Hobson part three. Oh shit. A young Rick. I mean a young Ralph.
They don't look like that food.
Nah. He looked like about half of Rick.
Yeah.
No, I gotta the, peep the new Jeezy Gangsta Grills. But yeah, TM 101 and the Recession. That's like the Jeezy that I fuck with. Nems are 50. That comparison makes absolutely no sense. Luda had a crazy run from 2001 to 2007. Absolutely had a crazy run. $2 from Saeed. All right. He said, give me a breakdown on Swizz Beats. Swizz Beats is very innovative. What he did as far as taking the dance floor energy and synths of the South and applying them to the context of New York street music was very innovative and ingenious. It also, I hate to say this, absolutely destroyed the New York sound. Swizz Beats is single handedly responsible for the destruction of the golden era of New York hip hop. Getting those, getting away from the complexity of break beats and dusty samples and just like the raw soul and emotion they had to sterile little synth stabs was definitely killed New York, but he's got a crazy original sound and style, and I do have love for him. It took me a while to really get into Swizz, and I wasn't big on the Rough Riders vibe at first. Like I love a lot of the things that the Locks were doing that weren't produced by Swizz. Like when Alchemist did We Gonna Make It and shit like that. However, I'm not wrong. I'm not wrong. I'm a huge Clips fan. Yeah, he clearly has. Swizz definitely got a lot from the South, which is dope and which I fuck with. But it's just me being so in love with that classic New York aesthetic. It's painful that what happened to that. And I prefer DMX over that rugged boom bap production than I do the Swizz Beatz synths. Although the two of them together can't really miss either. Hope y'all enjoying yourselves. Run up the likes, the comments, share. If you ain't subscribed yet, please do so. We got some shit. All my constituents of Lush World, baby. We going crazy out here. Y'all, breathe life into me when I'm during those moments where I'm feeling down. No, I had a good time on Reconnected. Hey, Toke was faded and shit. It's his birthday. He's supposed to be. It was just good to see the homies again. I ain't seen those fools in a minute, so Felt good being around those guys. Oh shit! Apparently, my boy Neverlack made a Lush World Discord. Drop the link, Neverlack. Drop the link, homie. Nah, Gucci has swag, fool. Like he had his whole persona and just authentic dope dealer, unhinged energy. Like you don't know, like you feel like he might just pull out a pistol in the middle of the studio and start busting. Like you could just smell the fucking, you could smell the bricks in the fucking studio. Like man, I love that. You know, members of Cypress Hill or Delinquent Habits. Yeah, I know Muggs and Be Real is the homie. I've been on Be Real's podcast before. Lush Therapist is a fucking hilarious, hilarious. I gotta get back to my therapist. Do you think Saucewalk is lyrical? Saucewalk is hella lyrical, especially in the context for what he does. Yeah, Saucewalk could go crazy. He one of like the best pure rappers around. I would just, my biggest problem with Sauce is he just doesn't do enough music. Sometimes like that delivery gets repetitive after a while, or it just gets grating on the ears because it's like really loud. But man, Sauce Walker rap his ass off. I fuck with Sauce heavy. The first Jeezy album so I love the Trap or Die mixtapes by Jeezy prior to that, and I love TM 101, and it is a better body of work than anything Gucci did. But overall, I still take Gucci, and he has a way better catalog in my opinion. Hit wise, Jeezy definitely has him as far as commercial success, but I just personally fuck with Bro's music more, with Gucci's music more. Did y'all ever hear the story that Jeezy he didn't know how to rap from his diaphragm. Like when you rap, you're supposed to rap from your diaphragm. You're supposed to rap from your stomach, not your throat. Pause. He didn't know how to do that, so he wound up from doing a lot of shows and shit, developing crazy polyps and nodules on his vocal cords. This is a dude that before he ever had an album out was, moving 40, 50,000 units of a mixtape, would do a show sold out without a real album out. So he was like performing to big crowds. This motherfucker lost, had crazy nodules, and he wasn't able to speak towards the end of the making of that album. He literally would be in the studio with the engineer and and he couldn't speak for 6 months. He would have to write notes, like the mixing notes. He would have to write them down because he couldn't talk as that album was being mixed down. Crazy, right? That's just off the chain. Can you get Merce on here? I do know Merce. Merce through Merce invited me on to pay dues and rock the bells back in the day. We were mad cool. He hosted some events with me. I performed at his show a couple times. Cool as fuck. I was a huge Living Legends fan. I'm from West LA. He from Mid City off Cloverdale, just a few miles away from where I grew up. So yeah, yeah, no, I fuck with Immortal Tech, but yeah, motherfuckers like from in the no jumper world trying to hate like is fucking lame, fool. Like, let me cook, motherfucker. Let me cook. I ain't here tripping on y'all. Don't trip on me, bruh. I wouldn't have even said that shit earlier if y'all wasn't like if you didn't admit to hating on me. Get the fuck out of here, fool. Shit hella lame, fool. Yeah, I did a brief interview with Immortal Technique on the King of the Dot S1. I interviewed Immortal Technique, Tretch from Naughty by Nature, and Ice T on the out there. That was really dope. Why do you keep talking bad about Adam even though you defended him 3 months ago? Well, Omar, some things have transpired since then. I'm not sure if you're aware, but you know, some things have happened since then. Stephanie said, "Run them super chats up, booze." Hey, if you do, I appreciate it. I get it. Not everybody has disposable income, but if you do, fuck with me. I appreciate it. You ain't got to though, but it does mean a lot. I know Stephanie's a beautiful girl for sure. Absolutely. We go everybody. My boy Neverlack's gonna send y'all the link to the Discord. We gonna get the Discord popping, and what I want to figure out like the way Flacco and Pun are able to connect their Discord to Streamlab. We got to figure out how to do that, Ralph, so we can have like, yeah, that'll be lit. Of course, I will freestyle to one of your beats. I can't freestyle to one of your beats right now, or wait, maybe I could actually. If you support, I could go upstairs and go to your YouTube channel again and pick a beat and freestyle. Saeed Lush, you watch an LV interview by BG Knockout on Vlad. I fucks with wait, LV, the Gangsta's Paradise LV from South Central Cartel. Man, I would love to chop it up with him. Yeah, no, I fucks with Pun, bro. He, you know, Pun's always been a fun guy to chop game with. Scarface is definitely in my top 10. Scarface is definitely in my top 10, without a doubt. But yeah, Scarface is that one. J Rod said, "Stay focused. You are a rap legend. You don't need no one to be successful." I appreciate that. Big K or Easy, we gonna need to see. This is not part of my caffeine deal. This is probably going against. It's not going against my caffeine deal, but I gotta fucking get my stream hours up on caffeine. What I was gonna do if I wound up going live on the computer like I was supposed to do, I would have streamed this on caffeine on my phone. But I'm gonna start doing that. I'm dumbass in the red with it. I appreciate the love, you know. I'm just doing my best. And I'm open minded, willing to learn, willing to take direction. If y'all fuck with me, it's all good. I do appreciate y'all. Subscribe to the GTX Battles YouTube channel as well. We got some shit cooking this summer. Woo! Shouts to my brother Disaster. I gotta log in with my boy China Mac. I don't know what's going on with him. Hope he's good. Ran off on the plug twice. By the way, y'all know I gotta say it, right? For all your sexual enhancement needs, go to royaltyhoneyyusa.com. Discount code, all caps, LUSHUNO. Fuck with it. All right? It'll get you, you feel me? Light as a feather, but stiff as a board. Have you busting them real potent nuts all over shorty and then be able to go right again. And if you're a woman, it'll turn your pool into an oasis. That's, you feel me, champagne supernovas. Yeah. Once again, that is royaltyhoneyyusa.com. Yep, Caitlin doing the mental health recovery stream tomorrow. Sobriety is definitely tough. Honey emojis if you already rocking with it. Come on. I was not planning on having this stream go for as long as it was, but there's a good amount of y'all in here. 40% off discount. RoyaltyHoneyUSA.com. Discount code is LUSHUNO, all capitals. Yeah, that's a good idea. Make some honey garlic shrimp. There you go. Chef it up. Eat so many shrimp. We got iodine poisoning. Ooh, we live, baby. Come on. Do I prefer ASAP Rock or ASAP Rocky? I'm a huge fan of early ASAP Rocky. But I love old ASAP Rock too. Labor Day's album. What was it? There's Appleseed. What was the second album? And then Labor Days, that whole run right there. Bazooka Tooth has some shit on it. But nah, ASAP Rocky, that the Clams Casino vibe on the the Live Love ASAP tape, some of the best production I've seen. Love that album. Yep, ASAP Rocky was named after Rakim. Yeah, SGP was wilding out at that time too, for sure. Yeah, no, I fucks with Wiki, Rat King, real NYC boom bap shit. Yeah, Wiki hard. Yeah, Wiki go hard. Oh yeah, bro. Niacin. I have a crazy. So back in the day, I had heard I was like still in high school. I'm probably like 15, and I heard that niacin was good for drug tests, and I took a gang of it, and it like my whole skin. I was like felt like I was like a burn victim. It was coming out my pores, pause, and like it was just like my whole skin was red. It was like an internal sunburn. My entire my capillaries were just boiling. That shit was no bueno. No bueno. Oh man. Like when skip my hands off each other when I'm making a point. Hey, I'm Italian. We talk with our hands. I told y'all yesterday, I don't know if y'all caught it, why I believe that Chris Brown beat up Usher. I believe that Chris Brown beat up Usher because Chris Brown has PTSD from herpes that Rihanna gave him. And he did his Ancestry.com and 23andMe for his herpes strain. And the origins of his herpes strain is Usher. Because we all know Usher had herpes too. Makes sense, right? I'm telling y'all, don't get that Ancestry.com on your herpes strains. What do you, I have not had herpes, so I don't know if it burns worse than niacin, but niacin's pretty fucking bad. I have not voted since 2012. I voted for Obama twice. 2008, 2012, only times I voted. I was never really passionate about a candidate other than that. So, and that was it. But no, that's why fucking he beat his ass, right? And or Chris Brown beat Rihanna's ass because of a herpes allegation. I personally wouldn't give a fuck if Rihanna had herpes. I'm still diving in raw. Personalmente. Yeah, I remember Paco pants. I had some Paco Reborn. I used to love that cologne too. I'm a nasty boy. Don't worry about me. Don't worry about me. I mean, I go on Reddit sometimes, but every time I do, I just see like a bunch of bad stuff about me, especially in that V1. So I like, it's pretty unhealthy for me to go on there. It's like a bunch of people saying horrible things about me. So I should probably just like not go on there. RIP Yams for real, for real. Yeah, so I'm kind of smooth off of that personally. Um, if I do go on Reddit, I fuck with the V2 way more. It's not compromised to the same degree. Hey, there's a lot of Lush love on the V1 too, though. Hey, that's cool. That's good to hear. I believe. I mean, I feel like some people might be discouraged from doing it because they begin on the helmet. Yeah, no, like, and it just like creates this consensus and this little hive mind. No, I mean, like, look, it doesn't really matter. It's just like, what's the point of reading it? Like, what am I going to benefit from reading a bunch of negativity about me? Hey, if there's Lush appreciation in there, that's cool. But from what I've seen, the V2 doesn't have as much of an agenda and people pushing a line. Can I hear a Latina thickums from? Come on, you know I'm the Latina slayer. Latina thickums all damn day. What's my orientation? Latina thickums. Ashton Matthews was hard. That first tape was crazy. Mexican blood from Lakewood. He was hard though. What year was that tape? I think 2013. That tape was hard. Was it early 14? Oh, I'm not lying about, like, I see it. Is that really ODM? That's not really ODM. Lush, how do you feel about the Vegas trip and how everyone acted? Let's get to that. Hey, that's on them. They having fun. I've had crazier trips in Vegas than that. That turned out way worse. So, nothing major, nothing that a little, nothing that a blood and an apology can't fix, right? Lush, as someone who is Italian, could you imagine doing a podcast with Michael Francesis? Yeah, that'd be hard. Yeah, bro. I've seen Wayne. Shit, bro. I think that's like a crazy Vegas trip. Like I've gotten into some shit in there. Ain't no guilty in the. Wow, what's the full story behind One Cold Jiggy Day? Oh man, he talking about records on my most personal album. Um, that whole story is fucking. That whole album is full of true stories. But yeah, you're talking about mainly that second verse, right? Are they both? I mean, no. There's a lot of. It's very biographical. I was fucking on my crimies bitch and all that shit. She was a meth addict. Yeah, all kinds of yeah. I gotta look back at the lyrics again. I'll break it all down. Inbox me. I wish I had the lyrics in front of me. I can tell y'all some shit, but um, basically it was about how, like, basically what I was talking about is, even like I was like wearing hella designer, and even when I was like at my most spiritually bankrupt and darkest moments, I was still fly. And I was still like, it was some other shit. And it's about hitting licks, all different kind of licks I hit, and the feds being on our line and shit. It was, man, yeah. And people that were running their mouths when they shouldn't. Cocaine bots in the chat, $10 for Faded Fools. Come on. Appreciate y'all. I come on. Like, does it look like I still got my teeth? The fuck? Guilty not in here. We're guilty. What's guilty's name in here? Hey, people, when you're drunk and you want a live stream, and like emotions are flying high, things happen. Yeah, this is these things happen. It's a difficult part of putting your life on blast to that degree. I don't see guilty in here. But yeah, hey, autism matters. Don't trip. Life is what we make it. Sometimes it gets hard, it gets slimy, but that's the beauty. Without the life is a spectrum. Without the pain, we wouldn't be able to experience the joy. You need one for the other. The more we open ourselves up for pain and despair, the more we open ourselves up for joy and love. It goes both ways. You ever fuck with the A-Hat Rap Battle League? Yeah, yeah, no. OD from A-Hat's my man's. Nav and Domes and all that. Yeah, those are my folks. I would take some calls, but I can't unless Ralph wants to give out his phone number. I do. I am very grateful for the numbers of today's pod. I wish we could get that every day. Tune into the mental health stream tomorrow. $5 site. Lush, I don't mean to be off topic, but can you comment on Bam Margera as a millionaire who's dealing with substance abuse, divorce, and shared custody? I think that obviously the trauma of losing Ryan Dunn, I think him just dealing with the influx and relevance and fame, him being no longer inspired by skateboarding as an outlet and the amalgam of all these things coming, plus like the deterioration of his physical health. It was a perfect storm for addiction to just run rampant. So I pray for him. Shouts to Eastside Oakland. Come on. Y'all gotta like chill with the cosplay or just like the fan fiction sexual encounters of the No Jumper universe. Sober for 5 years and it's so boring. How do you do it, Lush? Autism matters. You know what? It's not going to be any more exciting if you're getting loaded. It's just going to make you feel come to terms with the boredom. Getting high isn't a way to break the monotony. It's a way to come to terms with it. So what I would encourage you to do is find things that you're passionate about and lean into that. You dig me though? Oh, I fuck with Artie Lang heavy. The best song I made. There's Everwest 310 is a good one. Anything on the Himes album. I think the Above the Devil album is hard. I would a lot of my collab songs on the 667 Cultivate album are crazy. And I would look up on SoundCloud. There's a song called Oxygen on the Lush One SoundCloud page. Very rare from 2012. That is crazy. And I'm kind of trying to lean into that direction again. $20 for Decun your ass. Said, where is Flacco? I don't know. Flacco probably at his studio right now. I don't know. He was invited. I don't know if he was. I don't know what the truth is. I don't know if he was encouraged to not come, forbidden to come, or he just didn't want to come and made up an excuse. I don't know. Tory Lanez was denied a new trial on the Meg Thee Stallion shooting. Well, of course he was. What recourse did he have to get a new trial? I don't care about who's fucking on who. What you do with your dick don't do nothing for my nut. You feel me? Keep going up, Lush. Start doing clips from stories you pass in hip hop stories. A lot of gems in that. One love from Portugal. I appreciate that. Absolutely. Whether or not it's free Tory and fuck Meg or not, like, which I'm not saying, by the way, I'm just responding to a comment. It don't matter. It don't matter. What I was referring to is there's no legal recourse for him getting a new trial, and I don't see that happening. Y'all hating on Tupac? Y'all crazy. How we gonna hate on Tupac? Where they do that at? Can anyone fuck with Eminem lyrically? I'll say that Eminem's run from 1999 to 2004 is one of the best in hip hop history. His performance, his performance on the Marshall Mathers LP, the original one, is probably the best performance by an MC throughout the course of an album in hip hop history. His catalog after 2003, 2004 leaves a lot to be desired for me. Personally, wasn't a fan of the direction his delivery wound up going in, and just the way that he wound up, just like the majority of his content. I feel like those guys, the Bass Brothers, that were the engineers for on Slim Shady LP and I believe Marshall Mathers LP, there is something with his delivery where he would just start off with a bar and then he would build up and it would get a little bit more and then it would get more intense and intense and advanced and the man, but a man, and just the way it all connected, it was so symmetrical, not just syllabically, but punchline wise, and then he would add another rhyme after when you thought the punchline hit, then it would hit even harder like a half a bar later. He stopped doing that shit. He stopped doing that shit. Rum versus Khan would be one of them ones. I don't know if Khan still got it like that. I want to say he does. Khan's smart enough to where he's not going to step into a battle unless he's fully confident in what he can do. He knows how to present himself on camera like few. But Lush, what are your thoughts on Lord Jamar saying only Eminem's first album was fire? He said as a white boy, he did his homework. That Infinite album that album is fucking fire. I love Infinite. I feel like it was great as an independent release. However, he did evolve considerably after that. But yeah, most of the content on that album was more along the lines of what I would like to consume from him. But yeah. Yeah, Infinite through Eminem Show. Those like first four albums. If you consider Infinite his debut, it really wasn't those like more like his underground debut, but that's like saying Section 80 is a debut for Kendrick when really it's Good Kid, Mad City. What's
See me up tomorrow, Doug.
all right, fool?
Flakko.
Yeah. Be smooth, homie.
Yeah,
I don't even know what happened. Why What happened with No Jumper? Why they can't post for 7 days? It's gotta suck. It just goes to show no matter what, like no matter how far you get with your YouTube channel and how evolved it is, there's always gonna like no one is bigger than the program, right? So yeah, you know what? You're right. Faded Fool said my high school has first Eminem album leaked 6 months before actual release. Sherman Oaks knows what's up. I know because I had homies from out there that had that beforehand. It's true. And like the original version of the Mushroom song, like that first EP after Infinite, but before Slim Shady LP. And then like there's the Brain Damage single and I Just Don't Give a Fuck and all that. Like, yeah. I don't know what's up. What's up with my boy Crush keep telling me that there's a Discord that keeps brigading posts about me. Like, bruh, do y'all not have more important shit to do with your life? Yeah, my boy. You might know my boy Kelly Finnegan, who's actually a dope artist himself. But unless you have any faves in the current Michigan, Flint, Detroit scenes, yeah. Rio and Mike, I love. Lonnie and Bank, you have great taste. Shitty Boys, you have great taste. I'll add Cash Kid to that conversation. Baby Money is fire as well. I'm a huge Detroit. I'm Louis Ray. But yeah, you said, obviously Lonnie Bands is the man. Fucking oh, I'm a huge Peasy fan. Yeah, you just said it too. That's just weird, fool. Like y'all ain't got nothing better to do to worry about me. I can't believe when I was on Biggest Bros, they were trying to act like Cash Kid wasn't one of the best rappers in the world, and Pot Lord even said he was terrible. So I'm mad confused. $5 for Saeed. No Jumper not being allowed to post. I say karma isn't a bitch. It's a reflection of your action from the past. Dustin Poirier said that on UFC 264. Bet $2 from EUC Vibes. I got 7 Mac 11s, about 8 38s, 9 9s. Mac 10s, man, the shit never ends. Even when the apple don't spin, I'll reach in the back pocket and blast you with his twin. Yeah. The Discord hit on Lush. That's crazy, fool. Damn, my favorite old school artist coming out of EPA. Whoo. I mean, they're not really old school, but what are those fools? What are those fools that had to get my grown man on? What are those fools called? I get my grown man on. Yeah, shouts to EPA. There's a lot of dope rappers from EPA, actually. Totally insane for show. Them hood stars, yeah. Them hood stars were crazy. Yup. No, I fucks with EPA, man. Shouts to my boy Cocky holding it down for EPA. Spent some time out there and in Menlo Park and all that. Bro, I'm connected hood to hood, baby. Don't you ever for a second doubt that. Quantum, wow, that's more like Daly City, but yeah, fuck. Latyrix was amazing. Black Alicious, DJ Shadow, back when they was solo side. Favorite G Unit and 50 Cent song. Mm, what's that Lloyd Banks song? If you my N word, you my N word to the end. Ooh, that song is so cold. I love that song. G'd Up, obviously, can't go wrong. My favorite 50 Cent project is the War Angel tape that I line N words, talking and speaking in codes, all that shit. You know that what's the name of that? What's the name of that song? Till the End. Yup, thank you. Chat is lit today. I fucks with y'all. Lush, how do you feel about Adam 22 calling you a lol cow, which is what he is now? Well, I think that Adam went out of his way to make me that. And I did a lot to. I'm not saying I didn't do things to. I fell right into his trap. Really, like the thing is this: if I, I'm a business owner, and so if I had anybody saw someone that was as dedicated to no jumper as I was, I would do anything I could to protect them and accommodate them and make sure that they were straight and not try to throw them under the bus or throw a tennis ball at their bicycle spokes when they was in motion to try to trip them up and catch them slipping. Like I don't know what it was, but that's kind of like I felt like people were wanted to see me crash out and perpetuate that, and there wasn't enough support internally. But at the same time, I have to be accountable for my own actions. It's all on me. Yeah, shouts to LA Symphony. Favorite song by them is San Diego by B Twice and Pigeon John. Let's remember the Bay before all the tech companies ran through that motherfucker in the late 2000s till now. Of course. Okay, saw a apartment in Heyman renting for $1,700 a month was $850 in 2010. Yeah, I mean, I lived in Oakland from 2001 to 2013, 14. So absolutely, I was there. I was there. My brother lived in Berkeley in the 90s too. So that's when I started going up there and just soaking up the swag. I loved it. Spent some time in Frisco as a little ass kid too. $5 from EUC Vibes. He said Adam carpools with Barefoot Josh. And listen to country radio music on their way to neighbor nothood. Probably true. Look, clearly I ain't been off the peanut butter in a fat minute because I'm Chunkarunkus in the stereo. Big fan of the Coop. That song Jesus, whatever. That song is crazy. The song with Boots Riley and Dead Prez, crazy as fuck too. Lush Danny Brown got a I would love to chop game with Danny Brown. We follow each other on Twitter for many moons, but never actually really chopped it up. Cocaine bot, damn, Social Blade, don't be lying, huh? I love the Cameron Rhapsody freestyle, man. Riccuzzo counting dough, come on, bruh. One song you could hear on a loop over and over again, instrumental and vocals. Non hip hop, I'll say Rose Quartz by Toro y Moi. Hip hop, I'll say there's so many. Operation Doomsday by MF Doom. Appreciate you, Christopher, but knowing you since grind time. Shouts to grind time. Come on. We still lit. What did you think of Adam when he went on the Joe Budden podcast and then spoke about hip hop? I mean, thought they got on his helmet. Like, bruh, like you wasn't, you exploiting black teenage pain. I mean, yeah, fool. How do you not love hip hop if you grew up on it? I don't know. I guess people change. You like Upchurch or Jelly Roll? No, sir. But, congrats to anybody that's pushing musical boundaries forward and finding success in their own genres. I feel like that dude Upchurch has got like real Tom McDonald's, not super fond of black people vibes. Am I tripping? There's like, if we gonna talk about that kind of shit, like, let's talk about motherfucking Bubba Sparks back in the day was hard. Oh yeah, low class. I love Quasimodo. Um, both albums, but the first one especially, the Unseen. I bought that like 4 times, and I have it on wax. Um, but as far as country goes, like I'm more into like outlaw country, like you feel me, Cadillac Three, fucking Willie Nelson, Johnny Cash, Merle Haggard, like you feel me, all that kind of shit. What's bro's name? Johnston. Saeed said, Lush, I don't mean to instigate, but since he said it on the morning show, I feel a certain way about how Sus said he wouldn't call you to be released to if he was bailing himself out. I mean, why would he? Although, if he did, I would for sure look after him and make sure he's straight and would have his back probably more than anybody over at No Jumper. But, hey, he's, that dude is lost, unfortunately. I would for sure have his back, but that's on him. No, I'm still on caffeine. Still got my verified account. I just ain't gone crazy over there yet. No fool, I am not fucking Carolina. I'm not gonna be Carolina sober, California sober, or any other state before sober. I'm just sober, motherfucker. Don't worry about it. Epic cocaine story. Oh, I got a funny. It's so funny because there's so many different directions I could go with that, but I've okay. I'll tell y'all a fucked up cocaine story, but I'll tell you a fucked up cocaine story, but like what I want to know is how nasty can I get? Like scale of 1 to 10, 10 being completely transparently depraved and 1 being like not full TMI. 1 to 10, how nasty can I get with the cocaine story? We're doing choose your own adventure cocaine stories. 10, 11, 10, 10 from a woman. Nice. And okay, I'm hearing 10. All right. 7, 13, 7, 10. All right. Now, okay, do we want to hear do we want to hear oh my battery getting low. Do we want to hear more? Could it be a sex story or could we do a masturbation story? Because I have a pretty gnarly masturbation story. Both? Both. Damn Cynthia, I like you. I'm getting conflicting messages now. All right. Not sex, jacking it. Um, all right, I'll give you a groupie story. and I'll give you a masturbation story. And these are both relatively tame. I got way gnarlier stories, but they're just like the first two that popped in my head. So the one, I was on tour. I got booked to host and perform at a show in Vancouver. Now, if you're an artist, there's different cities resonate with different people. Like, and I know there's certain cities I go to, I'm for sure gonna get pussy when I go to these cities. 100%. And I don't know what it is. This has to do with the way that their culture interacts with where I'm from or whatever. So I just know that I'm going to get pussy. And Vancouver's one of those places. Like, I go to Vancouver and I don't know if because they're like kind of West Coast version of Canada, but they don't have people with as much swag as me running through there like that typically. Um, and I love Vancouver. Don't get it twisted, but like, there's never like my dick will stay eating when I'm out there. Add ones too. There's beautiful women up there. I had multiple chicks up there at one point. One time I went up there to do a show, and the promoter gave me a bag of dope, right? Like I'm literally walking through the Main and Hastings hood, which is like their Skid Row. He's like checking fucking bass heads that owe him money, like da da. I'm like, he's a native dude. I'm running. And by the way, if y'all don't know about the natives in BC, like they pretty much run the shit because they get crazy allowances from the government. They get these like insane government allowances. So they have like all this dough and then they run and they commit crimes, but they're only able to be prosecuted oftentimes by the tribal police. So they'll like go back to the res and then like they're untouchable. So this dude was like a beast. Shouts to my boy out there. I like was starting like offshoots of my hood out there. I'm like, yeah, y'all are fucking from the hood now, whoop de whoop. Like having the best time. I always have like multiple gigantic native fools walking around. I feel like invincible when I'm out there. Homie gives me a bag of dope. I'm doing hella blow, right? It wasn't that much. It was like he maybe gave me like a gram and a half, right? I'm doing, but I'm like doing bumps or whatever. Then eventually I'm just like in plain view doing lines. They had never like most of their DJs out there, they're playing like regular fucking hip hop underground shit, but I'm up there like playing like trap music. And this is in 2012, right? End of 2000. I'm playing like Two Chains. I'm playing like, you feel me? Like just like turned up ass records, and everybody's going dumb, loving it. Bad bitch in the crowd. I think she like native mixed with white or some shit, right? She in the crowd, titties. She take her titties out and everything. I'm like, oh, okay, like yeah, is that type of party, right? She go on stage afterwards, like as the show, the last song of the, like I'm shutting down, right? The last song I'm playing is I play Notorious Thugs. Like for some reason, I'm like, this sounds like, and it's like a 6.5 minute song, and I can just play it, and it'll just like, so I don't have to pay much attention. She walks up to me, and she's all like, she had already popped her titties out, so I'm yacked out, so I'm feeling myself, right? I'm all She walks up to me like, she's like, "What's up?" I'm like, "Hey, like, like if you want to suck my dick, there's a bathroom in the back. We could go in there." And then she's like, "You have some blow?" And I'm like, "Yeah, yeah, right." Go in the back, start doing blow with this bitch. Start like making out with her, blah blah blah. She pop her titties out. This bitch is bad, fool. Bitch is bad. Then then I'm all like, "Hey, I was like, like, why don't you just like get on your knees and put it in your mouth?" And then she's all like looking at me like I'm crazy, like I just disrespected her or some shit. So I'm like, oh, she's like, well, why don't you put it in your mouth? And I'm like, all right, for sure. And I guess me saying that leveled the playing field and made her feel comfortable because this bitch drops to her knees, whips my dick out, starts sucking on it, right? As she's giving me head, the door opens, like the door to the bathroom is opening. She pops up, I like put my dick away real quick, and it's the homie that booked me. And he's like, hey, if you guys, you could lock this, right? I'm like, all right, for sure. He dips. As soon as he dips, door's locked again. Back on our knees, doming me up. You feel me? Shit's great. Feels great. Having an incredible time. I'm like, yeah, play with my balls, blah, 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 sucking me off, right? I'm like, oh shit, little bitch, you about to make me come. All of a sudden, and like, by the way, like my dick isn't even fully hard, but it just still feels incredible, but I'm still gonna nut because that's the way cocaine will have you sometimes, right? Bitches doming me up all of a sudden, like, I nut, and I guess because I hadn't nutted all day and I'd been on a plane, I almost didn't get let into the country. They almost stopped me at the border. They went through my computer, so I lied, said that I was there just to kick it. They found out I was there to perform. Blah 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 blah. Still let me through anyway, regardless. So anyway, I had all this nut stored up. So she's sucking me off, right? I go, and I like shot like the nut that Too Short was talking about in Blowjob Betty, like the fatal nut that killed a bitch, right? I bust a nut in this bitch's mouth so hard. Like nutted so hard. I swear to God, bro, this has never happened to me before. I knocked this bitch on her ass. She's like, whoa, like right? Knocked this bitch on her ass. I nutted so hard. Then she starts choking on the cum. She's gagging on it, like spitting it up or whatever. I'm like, oh, it's kind of rude that she didn't swallow my cum. I was like, you should swallow that, like you got to be polite or whatever. And then she's all swallows the cum, whatever, wipes it off her face. Literally, it was like, I love the fact that she was choking because, like, even though I'd finished nutting, I'm still kind of like, my shit's still throbbing a little bit. So I'm like, oh, yeah, like, I'm still, like, kind of coming even when I'm done coming. And I'm just like, yeah. Like, yeah, that's fire. This bitch is choking on my nut. You feel me? Then she's all, then, bro, I don't give a fuck if you say, sure, I'm lying. Maybe because you never had no shit like this happen to you before. Fucking, that's on you. I don't give a fuck. Sure, I'm lying. I'm making this up. Whatever makes you feel better about your life, okay? Anyways, bitch is choking on my cum. Then she gets up, right? Wipes the nut off her face, swallows, and she's all like, kiss me. And I'm like, kiss you? Are you fucking out of your mind? Like, kiss you? Like, hell no, bitch. Like, she's like, what? You're not gonna kiss me? Like, I just sucked your dick. I just swallowed your cum and you're not gonna kiss me? That's so fucking rude. And I said, yeah, bitch, you just sucked my dick and swallowed my cum. And you want me to kiss you. You're right. That is rude. What the fuck are you talking about? And then I'm like, all right, cool. Anyways, now it's like, now I need to shake this bitch. Now she's like, wait. Like, what's your phone number? Let's kick it. I don't know why. I should have got this bitch's number. I wound up finding her years later on Facebook. And when I like started liking her pics, she ignored me. I think she was pissed off. But I should have kicked it with her because she was fine as fuck. And I should have hit it. But there was another bitch that I was staying with, and I wanted to fuck her. So I was tripping on her, but I should have fucked with this bitch. She was super bad, and I should have at least seen what the pussy was like. But anyway, she's all mad at me, right? She's looking like following me around. Then like every conversation I'm in, I'm talking to someone, she goes up and she'll tell people because like she's still coked out or whatever, I guess. And she's all like, isn't this guy fucking rude? I just sucked his dick and he wouldn't kiss me. And everyone's just like, yo, this is fucking awkward. I was like, this is getting really, really weird. Should have fucking at least tried to stay in touch with her or get her number so I could have utilized her later because I was there for like 4 days, but instead I just fucking shook spot. I was like, I told the people I was with, like, they didn't have a car, they had an Uber. I was like, let's fucking go, get the Uber, meet me outside right now. The spot where we did the show, I was right off of Main and Hastings in the hood. But like, yeah. So I got the fuck up out of there. That story is called Fatal Nut. I will save the masturbation story for next time. But yeah, I got some fucking, I have a very colorful life. And, I'm getting trying to get my shit on point again, but like bitches was really bitches be on me now just because of the aura, but they was like on me like bitches really loved me at that for whatever reason. They was really fucking with the kid. I know I look how I look. I know I'm fucking like weird and awkward and shit, and you wouldn't expect it. But hey, ask your girlfriend. Fatal nut, baby. Fatality. Finish him. Finish her. Yeah, I mean, STDs are par for the course sometimes. Haven't had it for, don't worry about STDs. But y'all chill. Yeah, hope y'all enjoyed the story. Hope y'all have enjoyed the live. I'm somewhat street smart considering you're not wrong. Cards. Yeah, that shit was like, yeah, I gave her the gave her the Johnny Cage and Sonya Blade's mouth. I literally not. I wish I could tell you that she did like a fucking somersault, like she did a back summy, but I for sure knocked that bitch on her ass from the nut. I was proud of myself for that. That's why you got to get them damn. That's why you got to get them damn royalty honey USA's, because that's a have you nutting like Lush in the damn bathroom on Main and Hastings in Van City. I'm glad y'all enjoyed the story. It means a lot. I appreciate y'all. $2. Can you tell a Franco story? Franco is the GOAT. I miss Franco. We need to what I will say about Franco is I know y'all know the Franco's blanket story. I will tell the Franco's blanket story at a later date, but I me and Avocado want to make a documentary called Finding Franco, where we drive up to Humboldt County to the depths of Fortuna and literally try to locate Franco and rescue him and bring him back. But yeah, royaltyhoneyusa.com. Um, discount code all caps LUSHUNO. Come on, 707. Say it backwards. Oh, you live in Fortuna? Hey, you got to find my boy Franco if you live in Fortuna. Find Franco Casastanza for me. The rock, paper, scissors bar in real time was fire. Lush in the bathroom of Vane and Hastings. Caught Shorty in the mouth, released the whole clip. Not one drip went to waste on these things. Shorty caught the full clip, then he dipped. No kiss. Uke vibes, my man. Yeah, fool. Like 818 say it backwards too. Yeah, honestly, fool. Bruh, I know her name. I don't want to put her on blast, but she's fucking fine too, bruh. Like, it was a sexy ass groupie. I don't know, man. Yeah, bro. She brought me had a first class flight to Boston. You feel me? Shorty was giving that Boston. $2 cappuccino said, "Can you tell how hard it was to deal with cannabis?" He was going through a difficult time in his life. I'm sure if we had the opportunity to work together now, it wouldn't be the same. Um, yeah, Franco Baby Franco collab is crazy. From Boston to Joston. All I will say is, look at the damn Bo Jackson helmet they got in the damn office. Ooh, goated as fuck. But yeah, I appreciate y'all. I can't believe we still got 188 motherfuckers in here. I am gonna have to shake Speezy soon. I'm gonna go home. We're gonna run a mental health pod tomorrow. I was gonna do it later in the day. What are y'all thinking about an earlier pod, like an afternoon pod, like a we could do gotta figure out the right time. Maybe like what about like a 1 p.m. pod tomorrow? Is that too early? Y'all down with a 1 p.m. pod tomorrow? There's the Lush One Discord, the Lush World Discord. Hop up. My boy Neverlack posted the link. Go to the damn. Join up. I'm not even in there yet, but Cappuccino, you are a mod. Lush, what do you think about Lil Kelpie's name? Sounds like, man, saw my boy Kelpie out. Letting you know, Kelpie just trying to live out here. One p.m. Cali time. I feel like might be lit. Too early for you? Could always catch it on the flip. I don't know. I'm gonna try to make it make sense. If perhaps like because I don't want to do because what back on Fig is at 4, right? I could do it right after back on or no, I mean not back on Fig. Shame on you, I mean. Could possibly do it right after that. I do not want to add any more mods. Do we have too many mods? How many like mods typically are there? I feel like we have like 7 or 8 mods. Yeah, I might do it later. Yeah, Adam told me that they told Flacco it would be a waste of time if he came on my pod. It's crazy, right? Well, we gonna see. Don't fuck with my hairstyles. We gonna see. We up in the score. I appreciate all of y'all for tuning in, all my constituents of Lush World, everybody that donated, everybody that shared, liked, subscribed. If you haven't done any of those things yet, please do. And if you ain't got the Fedia, it's free to hit that like button. So put your foot up the like button's ass for the motherfucking 22-3 shot all on a bitch. I appreciate all y'all. You feel me? Cincos. And it's nothing but love. Nothing but love, all my constituents of Lush World. With that being said, everybody be safe. Enjoy your evening. And we about this biatch. Out this biatch. Ooh.